And we are live. This is
Oh,
Hammered and Cheese. I'm Cole Clayton. These Chef Boyardee's nuts. And with me, I have the Greek freak himself, Dino, the genetic marvel. What's going on, man?
all good, brother. I am. Okay, I'll be honest with you. So this has been. My birthday was on Wednesday, and of course, being the pain in the ass that I am to everyone in my life, a lot of people want to do stuff with me. So I've been eating like a pig all week long. I'll be honest with you. And so it came to a culmination yesterday. Victoria took me to a steakhouse so I've never been to it. And it's in our local area. And I'm like, the weird thing is, like, I always point out, I'm like, I've never been there. And she's like, do you want to go there? And I'm like, no, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just like, I've never been. So she made reservations for my birthday to go there. And essentially I ate so much I thought I was going to die. Okay. So today we had leftovers from there and some from other stuff during the course of the week. And I was debating what to do for dinner today. And the hard part was that I'm just like, I've just been so full of food that I'm like, I don't want to say I need a break from food, which I probably will be fasting this week. But like, I'm like, I need something simple that isn't going to bloat me and, just kind of help everything move. So the decision I made was to cook lentils. So lentils, okay, so here, these are going to get started. There's a pre-boiling process that we're going to start right now. So throw it up to 6. I'm going to put the timer on for about 10 minutes. There. So the whole idea with that is you kind of get them started. And then you put in, we have carrots, we have onions, we have garlic. And you cook that off, and then you throw them back in there with some more water, some tomato paste, and you're off to the races. Now, this is a very much like a comfort food. Like, number one, it's going to make you poop, but also two, it's very hearty, right? So you feel good afterward. You're not going to be you're not going to feel gross, but also like very high protein. It's a really good meal. So
Now,
I'm just hoping I don't screw it up.
what is a lentil exactly? Is it a
That
bean?
is, I believe it's a legume, which is just a fancy word for bean. But yeah,
It's a nut.
no, it's not a nut. It is a bean, but like it's hard. So I don't know, man. That's a great question, though.
So
Hi, Victoria.
Victoria says hello.
Of course she does.
Skit says hi.
What's up, Skip?
And Michael Haninania, yo, hi, how's your day been? It's been pretty good, man. So hi, Skit. Hi, Michael. Hey, Victoria. Victoria says yes, it's a legume. So it's a nut. That's what it like. What was it? What's the green nut that everybody likes? Cashews. It's a legume.
Well, I don't think that's the
a nut.
definition for a legume. It's like kind of a nut, but like it doesn't just like it's more to it than just like I think a legume is like a nut, but it has like a specific type of shell or some weird shit.
So it's like if a bean and a nut had a baby.
Yes, that seems accurate. But yeah, it's a legume. So like this is a big thing for Greeks too. Like they definitely eat this all the time. But also like it's even mentioned in the Bible, bro. So like it's a very old type of food.
So it doesn't exist, is where it comes.
You wish. So yeah, it's like it's especially good during the wintertime and stuff. But you can also add like extra vegetables. Like I was going through a few recipes online just to kind of get an idea of what to do. And I finally found that's more like how my mom makes them. So that's what I'm doing right now. But other ones were like 17 different vegetables. And I'm like, get out of here. I'm not doing all that. That's ridiculous. It's kind of like when people are like, for this pizza, you're going to need 14 hours and 3 fermentation processes. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's not,
Right.
I'm not going to do that, So,
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm down to smoke a good fucking brisket, but like,
Sure.
I'm not doing that for legumes, you know.
You know what? That's completely reasonable. The whole idea is, yeah, because at the end of 14 hours, I have a fucking brisket. It's delicious.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
It's got to be worth the effort.
definitely. Definitely. All right. So we got these bad boys.
Kind of why. Have you ever had like a crawfish boil or any type of like shellfish boil?
Not a boil, no. I've never had crawfish.
Oh
I've
my
had
goodness,
lobster.
dude.
We made lobster last year at home.
Lobster's a little different because
Yeah.
lobster is a big fucking huge ass piece of meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like shrimp, crawfish, crab, anything kind of in that smaller category, even crab's still kind of big. But I'm down to come to a shellfish party. What I
Sure.
am not down to do is cook it
That's fair.
because
I
it takes
understand
so fucking long. And then so you eat it, and you're like, this wasn't enough for how much effort I put in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, see, I can't disagree with you, sir, because in all honesty, like it always comes down to like, okay, is it delicious? Sure. Did I just spend 4 hours for like 4 ounces of meat? Yes, I'm not doing that. That's not
right.
going to work for me. You know, it's kind of like there's been times when I remember when Victoria and I were first dating, and we were trying like all the fancy restaurants in Toronto and stuff like that. And there has been more than one time where like, and this is like when I was like super fat too, right? Where like we would finish and I'm like, hey, you want to hit up a burger joint? And she's like, yes, I'm so hungry right now. And I'm like, yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right. A burger is always good to go.
Pick
Too.
up some nuggets on the way home. I'm like, yeah, that's totally reasonable. Because you know, as
Um,
delicious as those meals are, at the end of it, you're just like, yeah, I'm fucking. These are. I'm trying to get these to a boil.
You're good. Victoria asked, isn't it really tough to clean a crawfish? I don't know that you need to like what do you mean clean it? Like you mean like deshell it? That
Yeah,
sucks, sure.
yeah,
But you just throw it in the fucking water with some oil, some seasonings, corn, sausage, whatever. And
yeah.
then you throw it all in the fucking boil and it boils real good. But it takes a couple hours because you kind of boil it slow. And then I mean, you usually got to have a lot too. Is the other thing.
Yeah,
You kind of need like probably 5 to 10 crawfishes per person. You know,
that's not like. Listen, I agree with you, but also like that seems like a lot. It's a lot of work.
so you kind of feel like nobody has a big enough fucking spaghetti pot
Also true.
for one like you know for your first go around. You know what I mean? So you're sitting there throwing in, throwing it, taking out, throwing in, taking out, throwing in, taking it out. You know what I mean? Got to re-add the oil, got to re-add the fucking flavor, the seasoning, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
not doing that.
so oh,
Yeah.
so Victoria says no. I mean, clean it from the sand, a poo line.
Oh, so for lobster, Victoria was like, yeah, you got to shove a chopstick up its butthole and then pull it out, and all the poop comes out, which is perfect. Okay.
So we don't do that in Louisiana. We just eat it.
Dirty fucking. You probably
We
keep
don't
the
even do
poop
that
in a
to the
fucking shrimp
lobster.
too, you dirty bastard.
It's boiled.
Okay, that doesn't make it okay to eat.
It's extra flavor.
No, no, sir. Okay, so this is just starting to
Mexican
boil.
fellas don't eat ass.
You know what? You're a dirty bird, sir. You're a dirty bird, and you know it. Okay. See, okay.
I'll
Everyone
be
keeps on
right
talking.
back. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
You should. You deserve it.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna try and smash this garlic. I've yet to be successful at smashing garlic, but we'll see if I can do it today. Okay. Close enough. So what'd you do today anyway?
Just worked a lot.
Oh, you're working today?
Yeah,
Damn.
I work every day, John. Dino.
That's fair. I understand.
Apollo just surprised jumped on me. Guess he wanted to watch the podcast too. Victoria said.
Well, I believe that Apollo, so for some reason, Apollo, my cat, well, Victoria's cat, keeps on kind of hanging out with me. And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Because then he'll bite me every time. And I'm like, what are you trying to put? I think he's just playing mind games with me. So he's like, yeah, we're best friends. Maybe you should give me a treat. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then he gets a treat. He's like, I'll fucking kill you. You know what cats are. They're not
I
very
think
nice.
I think Apollo jumped on Victoria because Victoria is Apollo's sunshine, and Apollo flew too close to the sun.
Makes sense. I'm going to have to kill the cat. That's fair.
Although I think that was actually Icarus, not Apollo.
Well,
Apollo was
Icarus
not
flew.
the sun.
Yes.
What's the difference, right?
I hate you sometimes. So very much.
I know
So
myself.
very, very much. The best part is you say it with such commitment that people are like, oh, yeah. And you're like, no, that's not right. God damn it.
Apollo. It's funny. It's Victoria says Apollo is the sun. So you know what's funny about that too is like I'll know I'm wrong.
Yeah. But you still say it with such confidence that people are like, oh, okay.
Like I would start the weirdest cult.
I mean, that's fair. I don't think you're wrong.
Just to see if I could.
Oh, definitely. Come on. Who wouldn't want to start a cool cult?
You ever watch Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
I feel like without the gay stuff, maybe some of the gay stuff, I'm Klaus.
I actually ran into him at a comedy club once.
Oh,
And the
really?
funny thing, I was like, hey, it's that guy. And then you could, like, everyone that walked up to him to be like, hey, it's so cool to meet you. He's like, I'm trying to get laid. Fuck off. It was very funny because you're like, that's exactly what was happening. It was, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, yeah. He's famous in a club with a lot of influential people. He's like, yeah, let's do some nasty stuff. You're like, yeah, that's clearly what was happening. It's pretty funny.
Everywhere at my pleasure.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable. All right.
Victoria says she thinks it might actually bring her enjoyment correcting me.
Oh, yeah. She gets joy from correcting me, so it's only fair that you get the same treatment, sir. That's totally
I would
reasonable.
just make a game out of it. I would just see how long it takes before she just gives up.
See, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. This is going to a bad place. Nobody needs this in their lives. But hey, you guys have fun. I will laugh at both of you. All right, so we have.
I'm like the
carrots.
Joker from The Dark Knight, where I try to get everybody to break their one rule.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody, in my opinion, everybody's one rule is their discipline.
Yeah. That's fair. Every time I come to your place, I get fat. So yeah, this makes sense. Makes complete sense to me.
That has nothing to do with me.
Pretty sure it's completely your fault.
I don't think it is.
Like, only your fault. No one else's, just you.
Just mine, huh?
Yep. Seems accurate. Seems very accurate, sir. All right. So this has been boiling for a while. I think I'm going to take it off. And then I'm going to strain it, wash it, rinse the pot out, and then I'm throwing olive oil and all this stuff. Where did you go?
My dinner.
How dare you? How dare you eat while I'm cooking, you rat bastard?
Well, you're making lentils. I'm having chicken strips. They go together.
Damn it. I do like a good chicken strips. Where are the best chicken strips you've ever had, sir?
The fucking place that I used to work at called Best Gyros, if I'm honest, weirdly enough.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I mean, like being contagious in any fucking stretch of the imagination.
Interesting.
So weird.
I get it. All right, so let's turn this bad boy off.
What about you?
There's been a few places. So I'll tell you this much: is back in the day, there was a fucking like you could get um do you guys have M&M meats?
What?
M&M meats. Essentially, it's like you get like restaurant quality like packages of like kind of prepared stuff.
They have that here, but you have to have like some kind of like membership to a
Right.
restaurant.
Right. So normally you do. This place is kind of open to the public, and you're good to go. Okay. So it had like, this is like back in the 90s. Okay. This place had like proper, because you know the difference between a chicken tender versus a chicken finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
So an actual chicken tender, which a lot of people don't realize, is a specific part of the chicken, right? I believe it's the chicken breast, maybe. I don't know.
Chicken fingers suck.
So olive oil, onion.
But this is like a soup, right?
More like a stew, to be honest.
Okay.
Carrots and garlic. That should not have happened. Luckily, there was enough vegetables that didn't fall in. Haha! Great success. Okay, so now we rinse off these bad boys. They have already started to grow in size, which is fantastic. In the meantime, we just let those sit and dry. This is going to have to start get paddled around. So let's use that. Uh-huh. So the whole idea behind this is it's a very hearty, like technically it's soup, but it's not. It's more of a stew. And the story in the Bible, I forget who it was, but by Bible standards is the firstborn son gets the lion's share.
You never read the Bible.
I'm not a Mormon. You're a piece of shit and retarded. So I think one of us is right and one of us is wrong. So anyways, the point is this. The oldest sibling was like, give me some lentils too, to his younger brother. And his younger brother was like, hey, I'll give it to you for your birthright. And the older brother...
Abel?
Sorry?
Was that Cain and Abel?
No. It's way after that. I think it wasn't David. I forget who it was. Anyways, so
I was waiting
the guy's like, I'll give it to you for your birthright. And the guy's like, what do I need to do with the birthright? Give me some lentils. And sure enough, it was like a whole big thing. So yeah, it's kind of hilarious. But in the end, this is like not expensive, but also like this entire meal, which is supposed to serve 4 people, which I don't know about that. But
can we talk about how much life used to suck and that families would fight over a lentil recipe?
Yes. Bro, do you understand how many people have contacted me about my mom's tzatziki recipe because I'm not telling people how to make it? And they're like, what's the secret? I'm like, none of your business. That's what it is. And they're just like, well, but I thought we were cool. I'm like, are you a Bletsis? They're like, no. I'm like, then go hell. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not telling you shit. So, yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
I'm way cooler than you because I'll tell you my recipe. I'll go.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but sure. You run with that, sir. You run with that.
What's crazy is when I tell people my recipe, they'll eat my food and be like, oh my gosh, so good. And then I tell them my recipe because they asked.
Right.
And then they're like, wait, what? I'm not going to do that.
That's also true. Very often, also too, a lot of your recipes involve your bare hands and feet and getting involved, which I feel like that's definitely where they're like, that's not for me. Still good though.
No, like
a little foot spice makes everything nice.
Technique on the fucking steak, anything ginger ale, and Chinese food. I don't think I'm crazy, but there's a thin line between madness and genius.
True. That is very true, sir. Oh, actually, I need oregano.
Oh, the fucking toasted bud.
The what?
You always look at me crazy the way I do my bud. When I'm making a sandwich.
Yeah.
On a toasted roll, and you guys go crazy.
Oh God, you and your toasting.
I'm not going to do that.
I mean, I want to try it because I'm like, you're not wrong. I get what you're saying. Like the logic is sound, but it happening just perturbs my existence. It's weird, you know?
Okay. I'll give you the recipe, and then everyone's like, "Nuh-uh, that's not really what you do."
Why would I lie? Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria says I crossed the line with the ginger ale.
I mean, she's not wrong. That's fair.
But then she says you toasted the both inside and outside. No one would have complained.
True.
Okay, but the thing is you don't toast the inside because it doesn't. Your mouth doesn't touch that, and furthermore, it makes so the outside it's like crispy, and the inside is like soft like a cloud. Like have you ever had like a coffee cake or a sponge cake or something like that, where it's kind of got like a crustiness on the outside, and then on the inside it's like nice and soft. You know, it honestly,
Yeah.
it reminds me of myself.
I mean, that's
Rough around the edges. Once you get to know me, once you let me in,
yeah. It's all
pretty
pillowy
gentle.
and soft. Yeah, that's fair. Just in case anyone's wondering, Marco is not here. He is actually at an event for mental health. So that doesn't mean he's in a class. It means he's actually trying to raise money for mental health, just to be clear.
Like our show?
Like our show, but, you know, where it doesn't just benefit us, benefits other people too.
Could use some mental health.
Yeah, I mean, we all could, sir. We all could. Speaking of, make sure everyone to tune in, was it, on Thursdays at 8:30 for Mental Health. And we will discuss all sorts of mental health issues that affect men, women, children, carnivores, herbivores, not vegans, though. Absolutely not.
I feel like I'm the poster child of mental health.
I mean, that wouldn't be wrong.
That's why so many crazy females are attracted to me. They want to be like them.
Crazy females are exclusively attracted to you. I will. That is 100%
exclusively. Because like I have a huge problem of getting cheated on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Definitely not exclusively. But every time I'm like, hey, you can't sleep with other guys and me at the same time, they're always like, what? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Up more? And they're like, no. They're like always surprised. It's crazy.
It's a crazy, like, this is the thing, is that so many people have told me this where they're like, oh yeah, they're like, well, we weren't exclusive. You're like, what? Are you out of your mind? Like, it's so insane to me that people are like, well, you never said. You're like, why does anyone have to say anything? This whole thing is nuts, you know?
It's a young people thing. It really is. When I say young people, I mean like, we really ain't even that young anymore. Like my generation thing and younger.
Yeah.
Millennials and Gen Zs are like that, and I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. Like, what do you mean I have to tell you I'm exclusive with you? Like, I just kind of thought that, because, like, you know, we were fucking and going out and having a good time, that, you know, we weren't going to go fucking have a good time with somebody else.
If you didn't have a good time with me, then why were we hanging out?
Right.
It's very weird to me.
Victoria, that's the point I'm trying to say. Victoria just said,
did you ever have the exclusive guy with the... Hey, Victoria, now that we're married, you should know we're exclusive. Okay?
Right.
After 10 years, you should know we're very exclusive. Like, that's not...
Listen, you gotta watch them, man. They think, oh, like, I don't know what happened. Somewhere in, like, the 70s, something happened to women.
No. That happened Probably closer to the 90s.
I don't know. 'Cause boomer women are pretty fucking cheaty too.
Yeah, well, that was also with the whites, right? Like, that's a very white person thing where they're like, well, we're not exclusive. You're like, well, what the hell is going on here, right? Like, that's some crazy shit. So,
Victoria said, "LOL, we were exclusive on the third date."
we were exclusive before the third date, just so you know. Okay?
Finding some stuff out.
Trust me, I killed 4 men before our first date, just so to be clear, okay? Yeah, no, it's such a weird thing to me where people are like, well, you didn't say we're exclusive. You're like, what? And like, my opinion on that is like, wait, did you do something wrong? And they're like, no, I had a great time. You're like, then yeah, that doesn't jive. You know, like,
No, like, because you can't play with me, okay? All right. I had this happened to me one time, and I'm not gonna mention the girl that I did it to because like it's gonna make me seem like a bad guy. But so she did the whole "we're not exclusive" thing, right? So
okay,
I know it, you know me. I went and banged a way hotter girl, okay?
yeah,
Way hotter girl to the point where my girlfriend was very upset with me about
sure,
it when she found out. Like, I'm gonna tell you, all right, if you have a girlfriend who isn't exclusive with you, that is the best thing ever because hot girls love it when you complain about your girlfriend to them. They love that shit. They will sleep with you right then and there.
that is mental.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It is the weirdest thing that like people think that is a good thing, and you're like, well, and especially too. What did Victoria say? Smells really good from right. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it actually smells really good, everyone. So I wish I had smell-o-vision, but not for my farts, just for this. So because
I was smell blind back in '98.
so
That wasn't a joke.
the
Did I
sorry,
tell that story?
what did you say?
I went smell blind back in '98.
Oh yeah.
I
You
told that
tell
story.
us that all the time, and you were a kid in that. No, I'm just joking. It is a weird thing that you should probably get that checked out.
I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing that ever happened to me because of it. So I was with my baby mama at the time, right? And we are going over to her mom's house, um, for dinner or something. I don't know, something.
Yeah,
And I can smell, but like only if it's like right in my face or like really pungent, right?
yeah.
So uh, we walked in the house and I wasn't expecting to smell anything. You know what I mean? Just normal smells or whatever. So I
Yeah.
walked in the house, and the whole fucking house smelled like tomato sauce with like Parmesan and shit.
Sure.
And because it punched me right in the face, and I wasn't ready for it because I don't like I'm not used to smells.
Yeah.
It made me gag and throw up. I threw up in their front yard. I had to run out of the house and throw up.
Bro.
And then, can you imagine trying to explain to somebody, no, it smells good. Ugh. Like, I swear to God, it smells so good in there.
Okay. So we're mixing this bad boy up a lot, and now we're gonna add a shit ton of water. Yeah, like you can't. There's no coming back from that.
Right.
You're just like, well, that happened.
It was probably about a year before the divorce. They were probably all like, fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Victoria says, OMG, that's horrible. I didn't do it on purpose. Like I said, it can smell good, but any smell that I'm not prepared for, if it's really pungent,
Yeah,
it punches me right in the fucking the nose reflex.
makes sense. I get
Makes
it.
me gag, bro.
Yeah. I understand completely. See, it's one of those things that people are just like, what do you mean? You're like, yeah, I'm not ready for big smells because I'm so not used to any smells whatsoever, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Victoria said you should have lied and said you had food poisoning. I'm not a good liar.
He's not. Like, okay, so I should correct that. It's not, he has to, like, believe the lie. He's very George Costanza about the whole thing. If he believes it, he'll never change his mind, which is hilarious.
If I know I have to lie ahead of time, I'm pretty good at, like, sticking to a lie. But like, if I know if we're about to do something illegal and I have to like take it to the grave because like the cops might ask us, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Get away.
That's not the same, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I have to lie in the moment, it's not gonna happen. Everybody will be like, you're bullshit.
Okay. So next part is I have to get this to a boil, then cover it and drop it down to like a medium. So, and
What
then
up,
it's going to take
Sasha?
some time. Hey, Sasha, I'm making lentils. It's my mom's recipe. Yeah, I know. Could you imagine the reaction when you're like, no, it smells good.
I swear to God, a good stop.
Bro, that would be, yeah, I would die laughing. Also, like if she had a sibling, I would have been like, you're done. Yeah, no, that was, yeah. Like if my brother-in-law did that in front of my parents, like especially, bro, like my mom is an incredible cook, right? To the point where every time I've brought in food home from her, even other people are like, oh my God, your mom's a great cook. I'm like, yeah, I know. She's an incredible, you know? So yeah, it's hilarious. So if you did that, oh yeah, you'd immediately be ousted from the family. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it was like an Italian home because my baby mama's stepdad is like Sicilian, right? And like I'm pretty sure he's like a made guy from what I've gathered. So like imagine walking into a traditionally Italian home and then just like, oh, it smells like tomato sauce and goes and throws up.
Perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what you want as a first impression and everything, you know?
Oh no, this is one of the later impressions.
I'm cooking lentils, Sasha. It's so I'm using my mom's recipe to cook lentils. So there's a 1 onion, 2 medium-sized carrots, supposed to be 1 large carrot. I put 6 cloves of garlic minced. I put 1 cup of lentils. Now, I'm not sure if 1 cup of lentils is enough. Victoria laughed at me and she's like, that's going to be just for yourself. I'm like, no, it's not. It's more than enough. We're going to be fine. I have no idea. I've never made lentils. Victoria has made lentils for me within my mom's recipe. I have not. So this is my first time ever trying anything like this. So
why wouldn't you trust her word then?
She didn't tell. See. This is marriage, my friend. She just told me I'm wrong. Didn't give me any information to help. Okay. She was like, well, I use way more than that.
As if you've never done that to her.
I give her all of the information, sir. All of the information. Okay.
But
and then she's like, hey, you need to stop giving me information. I'm like, well, you wanted information. All right. Just trying to get this up to a boil.
That's a similar situation to the girl I'm on and off seeing right now. Where like she'll try to like, in my opinion, con me into doing shit, and then she gets like really pissed off at me because I'm like, I need all the info before I agree to anything.
Well, because now you know that it's a scam,
right?
So you're like, hold on. 1 scam, and you're going, okay, maybe I didn't get it. 2nd scam, you're like, oh, I'm getting scammed. So the next time she tries to scam, you're like, whole story. I need it all. Come on.
To be fair, it's been
more
3 years
information.
of scams.
Yeah.
Before I was like, I think she's scamming me.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, but you got there. Okay.
I'm telling you, man. I didn't know I was kidnapped.
That is by far one of the best parts about it. Like the FBI walked in and they're like, you're coming with us. And you're like, I didn't do nothing. You're like, no, you were kidnapped. And you're like, by who? What happened? I don't.
What happened?
Yeah. Since when? Yeah, that's fair. It's hilarious.
No, like I'm one of those people that like is it called the Hemingway? Um, like what is it called when you stand too close to like a glacier or a painting or something, and you step back and then you can see the whole thing? You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know if there's a name for that, but I don't know. All right, so this is out of boil, so we're going to turn it back down. We're going to cover it, and I'm going to hope for the best. Actually, hold on. My brother always told us he loved your mom's food and said your house. Oh yeah, that's like this is the thing is my mom took joy in being a homemaker, right? She was like even to the point I remember after I got divorced, I went up to her. I'm like, "Hey mom, can you show me how to make this?" She's like, "Ask me, I'll make it." I'm like, "No. Teach me how to make it." She's like, "This is my kitchen. I will murder you." I'm like, "Mom, I need to learn how to cook." And she's like, "You are a problem, you know. You understand?
I will
If you
murder
weren't my
you.
son, I would kill you. You
I
know."
will kill you.
Yeah. So eventually, she relented. Now she's been giving me recipes, and I've been trying to learn stuff. It's been good. It's been very enjoyable because, like, a lot of this, like, so I made potatoes and eggs, and she saw it on the internet, and she's like, "I saw you make potatoes and eggs. Ooh, look at you!" And I'm like, "I used your recipe,
Your
so
mom's on the internet?
not really."
That's crazy.
Man, I assume someone showed it to her or something. Who knows?
Showed her the internet? What
So
a
I was like,
mistake.
"Look at your son. He's making food. Disgusting." And I'm like, "It's delicious food. I don't." People are weird,
You know
just in
what's
general.
crazy is like we grew up in a way different style of homes, you and I.
No.
Because like you said, your mom took pride in being a homemaker and like
Yes.
loved it when people came over with her fancy cooking. My
Yeah.
mom, my mom would dead ass tell me, "Don't ever tell anybody where we live." I swear to God,
Yeah, that checks out.
you could ask my sister. We thought that was normal, not that nobody knew where we lived. Then I realized I was like, I'm being kidnapped again.
By your own mother. That's awesome. I mean, kind of makes sense. Let's be honest. All right, so right now we're just supposed to wait for this to thicken. If it gets too thick too fast, I'm supposed to add more water. So I have the Brita fill. Actually, I'll fill it up a little more. Hey.
If you're using a stew, how come you didn't use a? And I'm not like judging you. I'm just asking. How come you didn't use a like a broth or like a bone broth?
You don't need it. So there are recipes on the internet that say to use like vegetable broth and stuff like that. They're like, no, just you'll be fine with water. Like
I mean,
there's
in most cases where you need a broth, you can just use water for sure. But like
Yeah.
I figured, you seem like the type of guy that would prefer a broth.
So my experience with lentils has always been with water, and they've been fantastic. So, like, I do need to actually add tomato paste. Let me see here.
Tomato paste. Interesting.
Yeah. To add a little bit of depth to the flavor. I'll do this right now. See?
Have you ever had those lentil chips?
Yeah,
Those are pretty good.
they are. See, this is the thing: is lentils are extremely versatile, and that's why it's this weird thing where people don't realize how huge they were in the world before, in the before time, well, not before time, but like throughout history. So like if you uh, uh, like almost every culture will have a recipe that's for lentils. Like Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, anywhere old world, right? The only people that don't from the old world
Not
is the
America.
UK, and they have beans and toast. So you're like, that's gross. That's fine. You guys are nasty anyway.
I
So
don't understand why the UK conquered the world just to decide that beans and toast was the best meal to them.
bro, they conquered the world for spices and then proceeded to abandon the usage of them. You're like, I don't
Was that
know.
the UK? I thought that was more like Alexander the Great.
No.
I thought he can't
Alexander the
conquer
Great
the
tried to
world for
conquer the
spices.
planet, sir.
Well, regardless, yeah, he conquered. I mean, he started the Silk Road for the most part, right? Like I thought a lot of
No,
that was for trade and specifically spices.
no, not for spices. It was world dominance, sir.
Is that why?
It is so the
That makes
Greeks
sense
would
why
rule
Greek.
it all, my friend.
That makes sense why Greek food's so bland.
I will kill you. I will
Just
kill.
lemon
I put bay
and
leaves.
salt.
Hold on. I need bay leaves, sir. Bay leaves.
As if the Greeks don't put fucking beans on toast. I've had pita and hummus.
Hummus isn't Greek, sir.
Why is it at every Greek joint then?
Because Greeks will not be outdone. Hold on. Forgot to put 2 bay leaves in there. There we go.
Oh, it's too late for that, bro. You got to do that at the beginning.
You do it at the beginning, you piece of shit.
I wouldn't.
Well, maybe you should have said something. Fucking
I didn't know
asshole.
you had bay leaf in this fucking recipe.
How dare you? No, it's still got a ways to cook. It's fine. Like this is good. We're good.
You got a ways to cook. You said it was going to be under an hour. We're 19 minutes out, bro.
Listen, I don't need your opinion on this right now. What I need you to do is be supportive, okay? Okay, with your background, supportive is when you help someone with your words if you can't help them with your action.
This is my style of support.
It's not. No,
I'm telling you
That's not
that
supportive.
you suck, so you'll learn to get better.
You're a bad person. So,
I don't think I am. I think I'm telling you, I'm being a realist.
Nope.
Think of every GOAT. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, fucking what's the hockey guy? Who's the guy you like?
Wayne. I don't
Wayne
like
Gretzky,
Wayne Gretzky. He's just
Lionel
the great one.
Messi, Babe Ruth. Probably not Babe Ruth, but what do they all get told? Every time you ask them their story, what is it? I was too skinny. They cut me from the basketball team. I couldn't skate. All that shit, bro. And then they just got good one day. They just kept trying. But somebody told them you suck.
Listen, I know that in your mind that makes sense.
You are the diamond. I am chiseling off the rough.
False. Listen, you need to realize that that's just not accurate.
I mean, I have to kind of agree with you if your wife really thinks beans and toast are awesome.
Beans and toast. Yeah, hey, the worst part is Victoria cooks very well. Okay. But at the same time, she's like, ooh, beans and toast. And I'm like, you have a problem. Yeah.
She's still a bread.
Yeah. It's still where you're just like, what's wrong with you? She's like, nothing. They're delicious. And I'm like, no, they're not. You clearly have a problem.
You ever call her like a limey bastard? Sometimes just to be funny?
No. I try not to swear at my wife. I'm usually unsuccessful, but it's mostly just swearing as sentence enhancers instead of at her. Whereas if I call her a limey bastard, it's, that's not very loving.
That is one of my biggest, critiques from women. So they're like, you're always swearing. I'm like, yeah. We're adults, aren't we?
Well, Victoria actually actively gets mad at me for swearing around children. And I'm like, I'm swearing at the children. You should know. So,
I try not to swear around children. I try.
I don't give a shit.
But then, my boss's kid yesterday shot me with a Nerf gun. And I was just like, shit.
Shit is not the swear word I'm talking about, sir. Because I'll say fuck and the C word without hesitation. What did Sasha say?
She said, today I made homemade.
Oh, Jesus.
Reading it, bitch. Today I made homemade. What is homemade pizza? 6 loaves of bread. I gotta understand what homemade bread is. 3 loaves are gone now because people showed up. Is that like European bread though? Because you can eat 3 loaves of European bread.
Yeah.
You try to eat a loaf of Americanized or canonized bread, you're gonna die of
like that.
What they like to call. What is it?
I like to say.
What is the word they use?
Gluten?
No, the other one.
I don't know.
Or it like attacks your pancreas or whatever. Oh, fuck, I can't think of it now.
Diabetes?
No, not diabetes. The other one. Not. It's kind of like gluten allergy, but it's way worse. Celiac disease.
Celiac disease. Yeah, no, that's. See, this is the thing is right now I'm trying to learn how to make bread, and the problem is to make a starter for sourdough bread is like 7 days of work, and I'm like, hold on, I have issues with this, right? A nicely toasted piece of sourdough, beans, some crispy bacon, sunny side egg, crispy hash browns, and a proper seasoned sausage is a perfect breakfast. Listen, Victoria.
What kind of beans are we talking about here?
Heinz.
Like Bush's baked beans?
No, that would be good beans, sir. We're talking about Heinz beans. They're not good. Okay,
Like the kind of beans that go with like ham?
not even those. Like, yeah, but like
You know what I'm talking about, right? When you cook a ham, like you have beans on the side.
not that good. Not that good of beans.
Beans and cabbage and ham.
Yeah, not that good. Listen, when you're in the grocery store next, okay,
I've had time to catch up.
go to the soup aisle, okay, and look for Heinz beans, okay. It's got a big Heinz insignia on the front. It's just beans, okay. You'll see it and you go, oh, gross, because they're not like Bush's beans. You're like, oh, it's got a little bit of something. They're not great, but it's got something in there, right? Beans with pork bits in them. You're like, yeah, that's delicious.
Look, man, I'll try anything at this point. I dated this girl who was from Chicago when I was 18.
All right.
And her dad grew up most of his life in Wisconsin. And they do a lot of like ice fishing and shit.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker will take straight like meringue out of a can and just eat it on crackers. No mayonnaise, nothing. Just straight out of a can.
Sorry, what will he take out of a can?
Meringue. Or herring or whatever.
Herring? Oh.
Yeah, herring.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, just straight out of a can.
There's a lot of like.
Tried it, but it's still gross. It's like gross and good at the same time.
Like,
and he also one of his favorite meals was liver and onions, and I thought he was fucking with me. And then he made it, and it was kind of good. I was like, "This ain't bad, actually."
Yeah. It's this weird thing where like some foods you're like, yeah, that's tasty if you do it right, but if you don't do it right, you're like, that's disgusting, right? And also too, if you do something and it's like the first time you ever eat it and it tastes like shit, you will never want to eat it again. That is just science, okay?
Right, because like the same guy, my ex's dad, he swore up and down that smoked fish was gross because the first time and the only time he ever ate it, it was like bad or something. He told me about his grandfather made him smoked, some shit like that. I was like, well, you fucked up having cod, anything other than fried, but smoked fish. He's like, I don't want my fish to taste like wood. I'm like,
okay.
You
yes, I agree with him. Too, like, but also, that's not how you smoke fish ends up. Like, that's not, yeah. Like, that's the same when people are like, I don't like barbecue because I got ash in my burger. You're like, yeah, you shouldn't have gotten ash in your burger. That's bad barbecue, right?
I'll eat it with ash in my burger. I don't give a fuck.
Not hash, ash.
Ash? Oh, ash. Who cares? It's part of the problem. It's part of the experience.
It's not.
You know what my favorite thing is?
No.
My favorite thing is when you're at the barbecue, right? And some of the barbecue sauce gets up on the potatoes, whether it's baked potato, mashed potatoes, fresh pot, whatever the chips, whatever it is. The barbecue sauce ends up on the fucking potatoes a little bit. Mm.
Yeah. Looking pretty good. Here, quick. Oh, damn. That is. Hold on. There we go.
We can tell Sasha loves fried kraut.
What? Sausage, eggs, fermented red cabbage is my favorite. I mean, it's not a bad breakfast.
Such a kraut, bro.
Listen.
We got a Brit and a kraut here. This is some like serious like rivalry going on here.
Whose taste buds are worse?
Right.
Yeah.
Throw some mustard on it, please.
it's this weird thing where, like, also too, it depends on what comfort food you had as a kid, right? Because a lot of the times people don't realize that you're like, yeah, if you ate good food growing up, like you remember good times and all that kind of stuff with those foods. But then it's like, yeah, if you had bad times, yeah, food was not your friend.
Bro, no, don't even talk to me about comfort food because I'm from Texas. You know what comfort food in Texas is? Tacos.
What?
Tacos.
Oh, tacos? Tacos
Yeah,
are good.
tacos are delicious. But
Yeah.
the problem is, like, somebody said that tacos are really good on the internet, and now you got to pay fucking $4 a taco now.
Yes. This
It's
is
not
a
a comfort food anymore.
yeah. It's a bill. And you're like, that's not okay. I don't like that. Yeah. Especially like the worst part is that like you knew how to get good tacos, was you're like, yeah, nobody needs to speak English. I don't want to see any white people, you know, and that's a good taco. It's probably a good taco. Now it's like, oh yeah, that's also going to be $18. You're like, what? Are you
Well,
out of your mind?
you know why that happened is like it wasn't just Mexicans running the food truck, the taco truck, and then some fucking white guy with who's got stuck with his liberal arts degree that his parents really wished hadn't gotten in the first place. Was like,
Yep.
well, I'm gonna just do a fucking taco truck like the Mexicans, and then we're just gonna fucking bump it up so I can actually afford rent.
Yeah. What a dickhead.
Right.
Yeah.
Mexicans don't need to afford rent. There's 12 of them living in the same fucking apartment.
Bro, this is the crazy part that I think a lot of people don't realize is that like if you go to Mexico, like you're paying a couple bucks a taco. That's fine. When someone's like, it's $8.99 for 3 tacos, you're like, no, it's not. It's just not. Okay. I don't know what you're doing, but no, it's not. It's about $3, right? Like,
$8.99 is actually an amazing price. You know, I'm looking at like $12 is a cheap price here in Cleveland for 3 tacos. $12.
$12 American. That's
It's
like
pretty average.
$95, bro.
$5 a taco is pretty average,
That's insane.
and you're not even necessarily going to get a good taco.
See, I don't mind paying $5 a taco if they're good tacos.
I do mind it no matter what. Taco better have gold in it. It pisses me off. $8.99 would be a great price for a great taco. Don't get me wrong, for great three tacos.
Yeah.
But it's about $12 to $15 for 3 tacos nowadays. And I don't care who the fuck you are, how good your tacos are. Anyway, it's like a little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese, and some lettuce, and some tomato, and maybe some sauce, which is kind of a white thing, if I'm honest. Like, we didn't have sauce on tacos when Mexicans were doing it. That's a white people thing. And I'll give I'll extend an olive branch. Great idea.
Sure.
But it's just mayonnaise and some lemon. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, tell us how you really feel, Cole. Come on. I don't know. It's one of those.
That is rather expensive.
Yeah. Bro, $12 American, that's like $97 here. Okay. I'm not paying that for tacos ever.
Fucking no, so like when I was doing Uber, driving people around, there was this customer I had who was from LA.
Yeah.
And he was looking, he had been staying here for a few months. He was looking to maybe move here. And I was like, well, what brings you out here from LA? And he was just like, well, honestly, everything's cheaper. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, the only thing that's not cheaper is the food. Like, for whatever reason, the food in Cleveland is the same price as the food is in LA.
How does that make any sense?
That doesn't make any sense at all, but I agree. The food is fucking ridiculous. I mean, you've been all over the States recently.
Yeah.
You know, right? Like over the last couple of years. So you've been here, the food's a little expensive, right?
This is the thing that people I think don't realize was through the pandemic, like it was the first time it was more expensive to buy groceries than it was to like the price index for restaurants was lower than it was to cook at home. You're like, that's not possible.
It was for a while.
Right?
Now it's starting
It
to taper off now, but
that's the thing is the way it's tapering it off isn't groceries getting cheaper, it's restaurants getting more expensive, which
yeah,
that doesn't help. You know?
I mean, groceries have gone. I mean, they've been really unstable. The price of the groceries.
Yeah, that's the frustrating part of all this is you're going like, it's been an experiment about how far can we push things, and you're like, yeah, or you could not be an asshole and make things reasonable. But
It's
they're
gonna
like,
end in violence. That's the only way I see it ending.
wow.
Like,
Frustratingly, that is the way the world's going. But
yeah, we need World War III. As much as we're all trying to avoid it, we need it.
On our next cooking show, how to make your own potato gun. No, it's yeah, fine.
Victoria asked me if I ever tried Korean hybrid tacos. I have not. I would love to try it. I've tried kimchi. I've tried like a Korean like ham sandwich, I guess, which is like Korean barbecue on a sandwich with kimchi on it, and that was pretty good. Although I think that was like some bullshit at a restaurant. They're like, "Hey, let's make a sandwich out of Korean barbecue." Because I don't think you make sandwiches in Korea. I could be wrong.
You know they do.
They do.
Actually, the cool thing is sandwiches are a thing now everywhere. Which I'm like, I love a good sandwich. So
who doesn't?
Yeah.
So it's like that's fun. Live with my sister. Anytime I'm like, "What do you want to eat for dinner?" She's like, "A sandwich." Every time. Every time.
Sandwiches are great. Anyone who doesn't like a sandwich, you're like, oh, something's wrong with you. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I figured they would be like rice shit, like everybody else out there. The uncreative Asia.
This is the crazy part is like for the longest time you could only find like really I want to say like every cuisine in Toronto you could find it. Whatever cuisine you want, you could find it in Toronto. But now it seems to be like everyone is learning and everyone's just like taking it back home. So they're like, yeah, whatever. We'll all learn. And you're like, I mean, great, but also this is weird because everyone wants to put their own stink on it too, right?
Right.
So you're like, it's not necessarily bad, it's just different. But what can you do? It's one of those weird things where like sandwiches start to make a real thing, but also like bread making and stuff like that, where like I remember, bro, the last time I was in Hong Kong, so the first time I was in Hong Kong, we were there for like 2 weeks, and I got to a point where I'm like, I need a sandwich. I don't care. I just need like a sandwich, right? And we ended up going to Subway, and it was like the only Subway we could find, and it sucked. But because it was a sandwich, I was like, all right, I'm good. That's fine, But it was like this time, there was a million different things that were available, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like even in Thailand, I was having burgers and pizza and stuff, and they were like, it was their own little flair on it, but it was delicious. I tell you. Where'd you go? Why have you disappeared, sir? You're a bad person. All right, everybody. So I'm just crushing up some feta for the salad. I'm trying not to spill feta, but unsuccessfully.
Sorry, I had some phlegm. I think I might be getting sick.
Oh, wonderful.
Right.
I've had a runny nose for a few days because my nephew kind of had me over, and we did.
Right.
Well, we drank so much. Yeah, it was obnoxious.
Oh, you have a grown-up nephew.
Yeah. Well, that's the weird thing is because my dad is the youngest of his siblings. What?
You're so old.
Well, that's the weird part is that because my dad is the youngest of his siblings, my only cousin lives in Canada, is the daughter of my dad's oldest brother.
So your nephew's older than you.
She is. My nephew is. No, my nephew is a few years.
Your nephew. She is your nephew.
No.
What kind?
My cousin. Listen to me, idiot. My cousin is significantly older than me. Her son, her oldest son, is about 4 years younger than me. So it's in and around.
Okay. I got uncles that are a year and 2 years older than me.
Yeah, so the reverse.
Because my mom's the oldest, and I'm the oldest, right? So.
Ta-da! Yeah, so that, but backwards.
Right. I didn't call them my uncles until I became like an adult, though. I just called them my cousins. Because, like,
Yeah. Okay,
so.
my nephew does the exact same thing. He's like, "This is my cousin." I'm like, "I'm his uncle." And they're
Right,
like,
right,
"What?"
right. So, like, we were all in daycare together, right? And this is when we were, like, young. I remember being, like, 2, okay,
Yep.
maybe 3. And we were all in daycare together. And I just remember saying, "Oh, those are my uncles," and they would say, like, "That's my nephew," or whatever. And then,
Yeah.
like, the teacher, the chaperone, or whatever you would call her, like, "No, those y'all are cousins." Like, they would argue with us.
Oh yeah, because she was stupid. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
He was an
no.
idiot, and you guys are like, "Oh, I guess we're wrong because she's
Right.
in charge," and you're like, "No, no, no, she was just an idiot. That's fine." It's this weird thing that people forget that you're like, yeah, it's called a generation thing. It's not that it's not that complex to understand. But we're like, I don't get you. Are you like 17th cousin? No, I'm not. I'm their uncle. Shut up.
I mean, imagine being that young and then just knowing that, like immediately you're like, "Oh, adults ain't shit, bro." Like,
No.
immediately, like, I'm 3 years old. I'm like, "Oh, grown-ups are fucking stupid. I don't ever trust these motherfuckers."
Yes,
I
there
couldn't
is.
even swim yet.
And he never learned, people. He never learned.
That's foreshadowing, by the way, because the next
Yeah, that's fair.
I fell in a pool.
Yeah.
Sasha says, "Last time I had an amazing taco was around 20 years ago."
Oh my God,
What
Sasha.
Sasha, you gotta come to the States. I'll make you some fucking tacos, okay? Bring your whole fucking family. I hope that if they don't like spicy, I'll make it not spicy because I know all you fucking Europeans are.
Don't trust him. He'll make it spicy anyway. Just to get under your skin.
It'll be like a roulette. One's gonna be spicy. Let's see.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's funny.
She said, when Canada Wonderland had a chili taco, Canada Wonderland had a chili taco stand, a chili taco. Like, these are so many crazy things in this. I haven't even gotten halfway yet. And it was amazing to the point that even today I can't forget that taco. Now, no matter where I get tacos, they seem so dry or mix of flavors not needed. Needless to say, that taco stand was removed when the pizza and Mr. Sub took over the Canada's Wonderland. Oh,
So
Canada's
Canada's Wonderland is like Six Flags. Same thing. But like,
we
it
have meter
used to be
point
awesome. And then they started just selling out. They're like, oh, now everything's Subway. Now everything's this. And you're like, bro.
I hate that so much.
Yeah.
The world used to be a better place.
That's true. That is painfully accurate, sir. Painfully accurate.
I'm going to do something real quick. A thing that I like to do, and it's called relate it to how women destroyed the society. Okay, did you notice that the world became mostly chains right around the same time, like equivalent to the same time, parallel even when women started being able to work and vote? I'm just saying. Go back.
Why, bro? We were talking about war earlier, and now you're talking about women's rights. Please stop. Just please, for the love of God, let's talk about cooking.
I'm just saying. Men used to go to war. Women used to stay in the kitchen. Like,
true.
The world was a better place then.
Well, for some people, yeah, that's true.
My greatest regret is that I didn't go to war.
I mean, it would have solved a lot of our problems, but yeah, that's fine.
I agree. I feel like she agreed before I went on my tangent, though.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing to agree to, but yeah, sure.
You gotta let me finish before you agree with me.
Okay, this is starting to thicken up. It's good. I might have added too much water. I don't think so. I think we're good, but I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But
See that OMG Cole, so wrong. Is it though? Is it you women don't
I'm not
even like
saying
to
you're
work.
right, but was it so wrong? I don't know.
You women don't even like to vote or work. Admit it. Admit
Listen, let's be honest. The children desire the mines, and the women should go to war. We'll keep this place safe. You guys go. Go take care of it, okay?
No, because like if you've ever been in a workforce, right? You worked in a bank, right? And other
Yeah.
places, right? All right.
Hey, the
Ooh,
bank is controlled by women. So at every level I was at,
ooh,
dominated by
okay, so that's
women until
perfect.
the higher upper echelons.
That's perfect. You're gonna make my point for me then. So anywhere you work, anywhere, I don't care what industry it is, who's having a great time and who's not.
Me.
Hold on. Who's having a great time, but who can make a great time out of a terrible time and who can't?
Me. That's
No,
also fair.
because you can find your guy friends, right? And you can be cracking jokes and having a blast. And who's not doing that?
Women.
Women.
Yeah.
Women are having the worst time in the world at work. We
Correct.
know as men that it sucks, but because we've been doing it for 100,000 years, we've been leaving the nest to go fight woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers, and
Correct.
inevitably some of us wouldn't come back.
Yes.
We would bring back our fucking loved one, our brother's fucking shoe or whatever was left.
Here's his
But we had a
commemorative
good
shoe.
time.
Yeah. That's actually how collectibles started. People brought back shoes from war. We're like, this is how you remember them. This is a shoe. Enjoy. Yeah, that's accurate. That's historically true.
He says, I love having a career, but do you love working?
Look, there's nothing wrong with having a career. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But the fact is that if women weren't in the workforce, HR would be gone. It's just factual. Because men would just punch each other and be done with it. Victoria says, there are so many wrong things with your sentence. You are bordering on Peter Griffin. Ha! Hey, Lois.
The thing is I've learned you can't get to me, neither one of you two. All right, or your whole gender can't get to me at this point. But I've learned that you guys will disagree with me, even if you know I'm right. I've figured that out.
That is true. They absolutely will.
It used to drive me crazy. Now I know.
Well, yeah, because you're like, oh, hey, if you win, you lose. If you lose, you lose. So you're like, okay, well, then it doesn't make a difference, right?
I very much agree with Victoria.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I
That's
said,
because
y'all
you're both
won't
on the
agree
same
with me.
side, and it's called the smaller, weaker side. That's how that works. So you're both like, together we could still not get something from a high ladder. That's
Quit
fine.
gaslighting me that you like working. Go the fuck away with that shit.
Yeah, nobody likes working. Don't lie.
Right.
Hey, you like getting money for doing stuff every day. Fair.
Right.
But nobody wants to work, okay? Because if you wanted that, good. Go do roofing. Within 3 hours, you'd be like, oh, this is stupid. We shouldn't have roofs. Everything is stupid. Yeah.
Victoria thinks she can make me cry by being mean to me. Did you tell her?
You would be crying. Hey, listen, don't put me in a position like that, please. Neither of you. You both
need
are
to
horrible
tell
people.
her that I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see niceness until I was already a man. And by
But
then,
even
it was
then, not really.
blinding.
Not really. He still hasn't seen anything nice. It's not.
What happened?
Yeah.
This is right here. This right here. This is my heart right here. Turn all the lights off.
It just. Yeah, that's accurate. So that might be too bright still. Might be a little bit on the bright side, sir.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. You ever see Job from Arrested Development?
I think I need to add some more water here. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna change the subject.
That should be okay.
Victoria, for the record, I'm sure you're very mean. I'll give you that. But
I can attest to
I'm
that.
not even saying I'm gonna be mean back.
Yeah, don't.
I'm just saying. If you're mean to me, I might find it funny. like comforting. Even I might call you like Aunt Victoria after that.
I
I
think
just
she'll
think
get
we're
more
related.
angry if you call her Aunt Victoria. I'll tell you that.
You're Uncle Dino already.
It will make her so very, very mad. That's fine.
It's either Uncle Dino or Daddy Dino.
Oh, don't call me uncle. I don't want that. I don't need that. Thank you.
Why? You've been hanging out with your nephew all week. Now I'm jealous.
Oh God. Yeah. Definitely don't call me Daddy Dino. That's not. Nope.
Daddy
Don't do that
Dino
either.
kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
That is a lot. Not unless you're biting a pillow. Don't call me that. That's
Daddy, the genetic marvel.
ah. Why do you have to ruin nice things? You're like, hey, is that nice? Let me just break it and make it horrible.
No, I'm more like the guy who tells your wife, I get the little fucking little eyeglass out. I'm like, oh yeah, you know that ring your husband got you? It's fake. Even if it's real, I just yeah, it's fake. Just create doubt.
Bro, you know what? I feel like you would buy a loop just to do that to people and be like, oh, I have like 37 years of gemology experience. Let me check that out. And just put it on and be like, oh, yeah, this is super fake. And just to watch someone's entire life crumble and be like, ha, gotcha.
It's
Okay,
fake.
yeah.
I'll buy it off you for like $30.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly how that works.
Then start collecting diamonds. Not to like get rich off, but just to watch the world burn.
It's how he gets his Jewish rights back. Cole was a gemologist in the womb. Yeah, exactly.
It was.
A gemologist in the womb.
There was a lot of kidney stones up in that bitch.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense.
Literally up in that bitch.
Yep. They're
Oh,
all
grab another
there.
beer.
Go for it. Okay. This is getting thicker, everyone. I'm not 100% sure when it's going to be done, but it's getting there.
You know what's crazy? The beer I've been drinking, it says not twist off. I didn't know that.
Well, now you have a real job, so your hands are actually like hard, and you're just like, I can do anything. It's
Right.
totally fair.
So your hands grow when you work with them?
Yes, a lot.
Good
Not
enough.
lengthwise, but girth.
Cool.
Yeah. It's one of those things. You are walking a very thin line, Cole. Victoria should have been called Queen Victoria, not Aunt. She's not old enough to be your aunt. I mean, he was born in the South, so
I got uncles a year or two older than me.
trust me. This entire line of reasoning. Also, don't call her Queen Victoria. That's not going to be helpful.
Right.
That's going to be counterproductive too. Okay.
Well, okay, Victoria's Queen Victoria, and then we're going to call Sasha Führer Sasha.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Technically, I would call her Napoleon Sasha, but like it's because she's very small. It's fine.
Führer.
She's very angry.
John says this job ain't that hard. Shit. I've been outed.
Yeah.
I watch him do the work most of the time.
I get it. But yeah, no, like even so, it's hilarious. You both are terrible. That is accurate. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Sir. Führer Sasha says we are both terrible.
She's accurate.
And Bob, on the other hand, doesn't do a fucking thing.
He organizes the work. It's he talks to HR on your behalf. It's totally fair. Yeah. He makes sure you have a job. Yeah.
I'm gonna be fired. I'm gonna be fired on Monday, aren't I? And then I'm gonna be both fired and rehired in the same day. You're fired. I'm getting the van.
That, sir, is called a family business. Okay. That's right. My father fired me many a summers. The next day, he was like, "Hey, we're leaving. Come on." I'm like, "You fired me." He's like, "Get in the car."
Right.
That was a
John,
very active thing.
John, we're making lentil stew. I'm not cooking this week.
Yeah, he is cooking next week though, because I got to think. So we have made Greek salad once again because it is the best salad according to everyone.
We might have a guest next week too, by the way.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have a barbecue that I have to go to on the other end of the universe. So I am not going to be able to cook. I will be back here in time, but
I
yeah.
think. How do you like the idea of switching off every week?
Yeah, we can do that. That works. Every other week, because I'll be honest with you, I had no idea what to do today. I was going to do egg bites, or Victoria was thinking to remember that leek and bacon concoction. Night, Sasha. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you greatly. So the leek and bacon soup, but I was going to do that with bacon bites and see how that turned out. But I don't know.
I want to make it something weird. I've noticed.
I mean, you should.
Like you started strong. You started with steak, and then every week since then it's just been weirder and weirder.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
You like started off with give the audience what they want, and then it became now give them what they don't want.
Correct. Well, like, listen, in all honesty, this is one dish that, while vegetarian, is still hits, you would hit all your macros. So it's like protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, all sorts of stuff. So it is good for you, but, you know. And also, too, this will make you poop. So this will help everything go down the plinko like it should.
Should have made some
Made some what?
lentils.
I'm making lentils. Idiot.
That's what I should have made.
Oh, you should have made some. Oh, wow, you're backed up?
Always, every day.
Welcome to your 30s. Hey, this is, I explained this to somebody else. I'm like, Victoria and I, being married for so long, we realized that the key to a good relationship is, have you slept? Have you drank water? Did you poop? Those three questions can kind of like
It makes sense while I'm
calm
single.
all waters.
It makes sense while I'm single, you know, because I don't hit on any of those bases ever.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a reasonable thing, sir. I don't know. Hey, Victoria, can you come check these, just in case? All right. I'm going to get Victoria to check these off camera here.
We gotta get Victoria to cook. We gotta get her to cook our famous beans and toast.
So that you need to reduce the water a little bit.
A little more? Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
But your lentils are actually, the dough quite soft. Right?
You think they're soft?
They're just much thicker.
Okay. All right. So I probably should not have added liquid to me, but what?
It's a stew.
What about it?
I was just looking at the power, see if you turn it on high. So you did.
Well, no, it's what's on high. What do you, come here.
He fucked it up.
No, it's low.
Oh, put it on high.
Put it on high?
Yeah. You need to reduce the water. Keep stirring it so it doesn't burn.
My wife.
Ah. How many Borat references are you gonna make in this show?
How many more references?
Yeah.
Listen, sir. Don't start with me.
Is your wife retired? Do you let her
What?
sit at the table?
Sometimes. Sometimes I just give her a bowl and make her eat with the cat. No, that's not true. She makes me not sit at the table. She's like, "You're gross. Sit somewhere else." I'm like, "Thank you. I love you."
Is that a normal thing? Do you know, like,
What?
you know, I don't have a dinner table in my apartment,
Yeah.
right? And I
Well,
just sit
technically
down
you do.
food. Huh?
Technically you do. You're at it right now.
Right. This is a desk. It's not a table.
Oh, you had a table last time. No, the time before that.
I had a coffee table.
Nope. Anyways, go on. So sitting at a kitchen table to eat?
To eat, right. Every girl I've ever had a serious relationship with, they get like really mad at me because like
Yes,
I'm like, I don't want to sit at the fucking table. The table's in the kitchen.
correct.
The TV's in the living room.
Yep.
And they're like, that's not how things are done. And I'm like, but they can be done that way.
So yeah,
And my whole life, we didn't eat at the fucking table when we were kids.
that's not a good
I'm
thing.
I'm not saying I was raised right or anything. I'm saying I don't understand the dinner table. Like, I get it if you're having like a big event like Thanksgiving or something like that to that effect. But like every night, come on.
So I'll explain. Is that what you should be doing? Okay, is one meal a day should be a family dinner, which is it creates unity, right?
You know, I am a single father that only has my kid half the time. I don't even have a family every day of the week.
I understand. What I'm saying, okay, is that it's a so even if you do it once a week, okay, where sit down, have a good meal with more than one person is a good thing for your mental health, right? Whereas not doing that isn't like eating in front of the TV and stuff is also not good for your internal workings either. Because
I was sitting down at a table versus sitting down at a TV any different. Please explain.
sorry, say that again.
How is, for as far as internal organs go, how is eating at the table versus eating at the couch watching TV any different?
So
Do
watching
the organs
TV.
get confused because there's a TV on? They're like, we don't have to work as hard. That doesn't make sense.
No, even it's more so that your body is preoccupied with the TV and stuff. So it just kind of gums up the works. So it's been proven that it's like it kind of just doesn't. It's just better to eat. Not eating at the TV promotes overeating. Also true, yeah.
Well, we don't have
Kind of
that
your
problem
entire
anymore.
existence is
Have
distracted.
you seen grocery prices, Victoria?
Sorry.
I'm asking Victoria if she's seen grocery prices. That demotes overeating.
Well, that's also true.
The size of my wallet versus the price of everything. I'm not gonna overeat. Promise.
I don't know. Listen, then you should make lentils. They're cheap.
I definitely did just eat a whole bag of chicken tenders though.
Yeah, that's part of the problem, sir. Part of the problem.
They're good too.
I mean, listen. Did you fry them or did you buy them ready?
I threw them in the air fryer, bro. Come on.
Nice.
You don't realize you're a fool. Dude, talk about.
He does now. He ate an entire bag of chicken fingers.
I used to truly believe until I was like 27 that you're supposed to eat until you're like aggressively, you hate yourself.
Yeah,
you're like,
that's very not true.
I'm so full, I can't stop.
Yep.
Oh my god, I need to stop. Like that. That's how I thought what I thought full was.
Nope.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah. You're like, if I move, I might explode.
Right?
You're like, if I fart, I'm definitely gonna crap my pants.
Now, mind you, in my mind, I didn't get full every day.
It's
But
just
that
having
was
a bad
good day.
month. But
Like,
yeah. It's one of those. Yeah. It's you should never be full to the point of bursting ever. That is that's why the whole principle of eating slow, not distracted, and all those things are good because it gives your body time to be like, oh, hey, we're good, stop, and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Victoria, your grandfather was Asian. Those motherfuckers always lived 200 years old.
Also true.
Like they have Asian men live so long, none of them can grow facial hair. But somehow, when they get up to 200 years old, they all have long mustaches that are on the ground.
That's correct.
That's how long they live.
Yep. It's magic.
I'm fucking with Victoria. Does he hate me yet?
Oh, she hated you a long time ago. Don't worry. You're good.
I am a stiff reminder of how good Dino actually is. How good Victoria actually has it.
I like to send her complaints of women who are in the dating world right now, just so she knows how much better I am than other men. Because she's like, "You're horrible." I'm like, "Oh, am I? Here, you should see what other guys do." And then she's like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Yeah, see, much worse, much worse." Just in case. All right. I think we are good here. I'm just letting it kind of simmer, cool down. It's pretty thick. I don't know. This is my first time, bro. It may have worked. It may taste like shit. I have no idea.
You put a shitload of garlic in there. Like, what do you? I don't think it tastes like shit.
There's a lot of garlic in here.
Yeah, it's taste fine. Probably texture is really going to be the most important part here. As long as you use enough garlic, flavor is going to be fine.
Should be. We'll see together.
Garlic and salt. That's really all you need for every meal.
Yeah.
Everything else is just a bonus. Are you going to eat any like bread or anything with this?
No, I'm not. But let me just do this. Take it off the burner. That's good. There.
You can garnish it.
So you actually garnish with a little bit of olive oil and red wine vinegar.
Okay.
So right here, let me turn this off. Here. Go with.
So this meal is not about flavor; it's about the work it's going to do.
Yep.
Yeah, right. So you're supposed to ignore how bad it sucks.
Hey, Victoria, do you want olive oil and vinegar on yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what Goldilocks was breaking into those bears' house for.
That was porridge. Not the same thing.
What's the difference?
It's not porridge, jackass.
And this one was just right.
Maybe, I don't know. There.
Goldilocks, meet my Goldie Glock.
All right. So there. There. See what happens. Fun. Do that. Take this. All right. So let's go with. I need 2 spoons. I live in a world of weird spoons, sir.
2 spoons. So like the rapper. 2
What?
spoons. You like 2 chains?
That's ridiculous.
2 chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this Lil Wayne or no, Lil Jon. Lil Jon.
Hold on. Let me just try and not spill these.
What?
Yep. I believe I got it. Let me just go get my water. All right. Let's give this a try. It may be horrible. May not be.
Is it good?
I don't know. I'm going to try it right now. Do you want me to send you a picture or no?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to have to go offline for a second.
All right.
Okay.
I bet it sucks. I bet it's terrible. It's lentils. How good can it really be? Darn shit. It's probably good. We got 13 viewers right now. Nobody in the chat. What's going on, people? Don't bullshit me. All right, you send me the pictures. See if I can get them edited on here. Banner. There you go. This is.
Hey. All right.
There we go.
So
There's our lentil.
there it is. It's not very pretty,
2.
but now I'm going to try it.
All right, hold on. There you go.
All right.
Ready? There you go.
It smells good.
Is it hot?
It's very hot.
Is it just right? Is it too cold?
Yeah. Victoria,
How's
what
that,
are you doing?
how's that chair?
The camera's pointing me. Victoria's hiding in the background.
How's
So
that
you're
chair?
on camera. I'm like, yeah, it's behind me. Don't worry. You're
Is
fine.
that chair comfortable?
It's very comfortable.
Yeah. Is it just right?
Just right.
Is it- yeah, I can't call you Goldilocks. You don't have any hair.
Goldie Bullocks.
You're what?
Um,
Papa Bear? Is that what his name was? Or Daddy Bear?
Yeah, makes sense.
Daddy Bear.
All right. So after all the cooking, it's okay. It's nothing fancy.
It tastes okay. I love
It
that.
tastes okay.
That
Victoria says delicious.
that's a hard sell. Not an
Yeah.
oversell. Not
It
an
is. Listen,
okay.
is it comforting? Yes. Does it taste right? Also, yes. So it's carrots, onions, garlic, lentils, salt, pepper, oregano, olive oil. Then you wait for it to boil and soften, and it's hearty and also filling. So yeah, it works.
I would love to see you try to sell somebody a Honda Accord. Okay, it's got wheels, got an engine.
It's got windows
Take
that
gas.
go up and down. Okay.
It turns
The
left
locks.
and right.
The locks lock the door.
Right.
Okay. Windshield wipers go both ways. It's good. You can turn them off. Very advantageous. So
It's new.
Yeah.
It's a car. It's a
definitely
vehicle.
a car. Yeah. You can get insurance on it.
Good.
It's always helpful.
Was it the right amount of garlic and salt and everything? How did the fucking the red wine vinegar come out? Because when you said that, I was a little like,
So it kind of gives it a little bit more of a spark when you're eating it. So it's not as bland. Not that it's bland to begin with, but it does add a certain amount of depth to the flavor, right? So like the last little bit, because there's olive oil when you cook the onions, carrots, and garlic, right? So when you add all the lentils to that, mix it up, then you add water. The olive oil and red wine vinegar kind of just make it come to life, kind of thing. Basically, like adding salt to a salad or something like that. So it just kind of brings out all the flavors that are in there, and it's quite good.
oh,
It
yeah.
enhances the flavor. Victoria just told me. So yeah, that's it.
I would also like to see Victoria sell the same Honda Accord.
That's not going to go well.
So like, it enhances your experience in the vehicle.
That's correct.
It enhances your driving experience.
Yeah. It makes everything better.
Right.
Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Lentils with Hammer and Cheese.
Gang, gang.
Good night, everyone.